Selamat datang ke Malaysia. You know, coming here from Canada, I would have thought Malaysia was a world apart. All the Happy Meals are halal, it's 30 degrees in December, and the urban wildlife here are even crazier than Stanley Park raccoons. But in a lot of ways, the two countries are surprisingly similar.
Both former British colonies, now home to global corporations built on extracting raw resources from other people's land. And we're now joined together by the LNG Canada project in Kitimat, which is partly owned by Petronas, Malaysia's powerful state oil company. Right now, Petronas and its partners are deciding whether to pull the trigger on Phase 2, which would double this massive gas export terminal.
We are still heavily dependent on fossil fuel. The plan is basically to phase out coal and replace it with gas.
We've all heard this argument from our politicians. Look at these Teslas and rooftop air conditioners and Christmas lights, all powered by burning coal.
That's why we're giving Malaysia's state oil company our clean, green LNG, right?
Wrong. Malaysia is an LNG dealer, not a buyer. Petronas is using its Canadian operations to supply its existing customers in other countries. This frees up Malaysia's domestic gas production for new power stations and AI data centers. Like the government of Canada, Petronas is betting billions of public dollars on a future powered by more and more fossil fuel. And it's the Malaysian people who carry the risks. This Petronas pipeline blew a crater in a residential neighborhood in April, burning 150 people, destroying shops and houses, and melting street signs and cars hundreds of meters away. According to official reports, nobody died, and it wasn't the company's fault.
Petronas has very little public accountability, and they're very untransparent on a lot of issues, whether it's economic, financial, or related to the environment.
This week, Indigenous leaders from BC traveled to Kuala Lumpur, urging Petronas to pause the expansion of LNG Canada until their human rights complaint can be investigated.
You know, there's more than money involved here. What about humanity? What about people's way of living? Our culture, thousands upon thousands of years old, being disrupted. And then the people of Malaysia are not being informed of that disruption, that destruction that is coming.
Investing more public money in LNG Canada exposes Malaysians to financial risks and harms communities around the world.
It's not just a domestic issue, it's a global issue. As a human being, we share a similar connection.
We have abundant solar. That's the focus of our energy transition. It should not be gas. We'd like to see Petronas commit to properly monitoring the pipelines. We'd like to see Petronas commit to ending all upstream gas explorations and to decommissioning these pipelines.
Let's keep working together on both sides of the Pacific.
Bersama-sama.